Hi, everyone. I'm Adina from Immigrant Finance, and I'm here today with Yazmin, who's one of the recent graduates of our Immigrant Finance School program. Thank you so much for being here, Yazmin, and sharing your story with the community. You just froze. I'm not able to hear you. Hi, now I can see you. You froze for a bit.
No, it kicked me out, so I don't know
Oh, really?
why.
Huh.
Yeah, so I don't know if it was like my internet or it was frozen for a bit and then it kicked me out.
No worries. We can try again. Okay.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. I'm Medina from Immigrant Finance, and I'm here today with Yazmin, who's one of the recent graduates of our Immigrant Finance School program. She's going to share a little bit about her experience. So thank you so much, Yazmin, for being here and willing to share your story with the community.
Thanks for having me, Adina.
Thanks. So great. What was going on with you before you decided to join Immigrant Finance School?
Uh, so we started my husband and I a journey to save more money, make more money, start saving for our kids' college. We just didn't know where to start. Like we knew some stuff, we sort of start budgeting, but it wasn't like fully completely. I guess we wasn't 100% engaged on it, or we didn't know what to look for. But then, so we were always looking for answers, and I ended up finding your Instagram account, and I started asking questions. So then you got a hold of me, and that's how I knew about you and about the course that you were giving away.
Cool. And what was going on in terms of like the emotions you all were feeling with, trying to figure this out on your own and not having that support?
Uh, so I'm an immigrant from Mexico. I my parents immigrated with me as well, so I basically only went to school here for high school years, so 4 years. Um, and whatever I learned there wasn't enough for me to know how to do things around. Pretty much, I've been learning from other people, but when it comes to like being financially successful or like have an account or open an account, it's really hard to go and ask questions um, when there's other when there's like immigration in between. It doesn't always feel safe to ask a question to somebody that has not been through the same journey as you.
Definitely, it's a really big challenge for people in the community. And what made you decide to join the program?
Uh, so when I first looked at your Instagram, one of the things that drew me was that the name it was immigrants. So that kind of clicked, and I'm like, okay, she may know some answers to some of the questions that I have. I went through the whole Instagram account and I read some of the blogs, and it just a lot of the stuff was information that I was already looking for. So that's what I decided to join because I knew it would fit right into the needs that I needed to take care of.
Awesome. And I'm so glad that we connected because you were such an amazing contributor to the program, asking really good questions and really dedicating yourself to your financial empowerment. You're a great example of, you get out of the program what you put into it. And I saw how seriously you took it and a lot of the changes that were happening as you got more information and support. So let's talk about what did you learn in Immigrant Finance School?
Um, so before I just had a regular bank account. Now, through the program, I was able to apply to a different credit card that I didn't know it was available to me. Um, then I also opened a high savings account, which I didn't know that type of stuff was available to me neither. Um, I opened my Roth IRA and my kids savings account. I didn't know where to go or who to ask for help and or like how to do it. So going through the program, I was able to figure things out, and now I don't feel so scared to do it.
That's amazing. And I remember that was your number one goal going into it is you really wanted to start investing for your children's college.
Yeah.
And you were able to start up a account to do that and start building wealth to prepare for your children's education. So how does it feel now to be on a path toward meeting that goal?
It feels really good. Now I know where all my money is going. Um, Before I feel like even if I was saving, I the money wasn't doing anything. So now it does have a purpose. So it feels very freeing.
Wonderful. And I know you've also been teaching other people in your family what you've been learning and seeing the effect on them. So can you share a little bit about like how your children's approach to money is changing?
Yeah. So we've been doing more research on other types of investments for our family. We found out we can do a custodial investment account. So I explained my son what it was, and some of the brands that he likes.
Mhm.
They part of the stock market, so that made him really excited to look into it and see what's going on. And so now he wants to do stuff to earn money so he can put it on his own account. So it's giving him that entrepreneur idea that he
Yes.
can he can grow his own money. So it's really cool.
I love it. So not only are you and your husband now investors owning part of the US stock market and economy, but also your son is and really changing those like generational habits around money and rewiring going forward the legacy of your family as becoming wealth builders. So it's been so exciting to hear about other people in your family also changing direction. I also wanted to ask you about your business and entrepreneurial ideas. How has the program been helpful for you in terms of thinking about starting a business?
It is it has also given me the idea that I need well now I have more budget knowledge. So like when it comes to my business, I'll be able to do the same thing. Um, Also, it's giving me ideas for new business, not just labor type of business. Uh, and it's something that you see every day, but as an immigrant, you don't think you can do it or have access to it just because there's no a lot of us doing that. But once you start looking, you can see there's a lot of us and that it can be possible and it can be done.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm so excited for the different business ideas you have and to keep following you on Instagram and be able to learn about like your cooking and meal prep ideas around that. So where can people follow you to start learning more about those things and engage in your business?
So my Instagram name is Sully2409. So that spells SULY 2409. And I'm always posting ideas of meals. Um, just because I have been part of food pantries, I do get a lot of canned foods or frozen foods, and I feel like a lot of people, especially on the Hispanic community, a lot of us are not so used to using those items or those ingredients. But you can actually make real nice food. It can still be nutritious, and it's good on the budget too.
Also, I know I'm definitely following and getting tips and can't wait to see it grow more. And just final question to wrap up. So, how does it feel going forward in your financial journey now that you've had this experience?
It's not so scary anymore. Um, I have tools that can help me around. Uh, Now I can ask questions to other people that I know are on the same journey as me. Um, so it's no like I feel like fear was a barrier, a fear of not knowing and not having answers. But now it's a little more freeing having people around that can help you with that.
Can you say a little more about that? How has the community aspect of the group coaching played a role?
Yeah, I really like having the group that took the class with me. Everybody has a little bit of knowledge of different aspects. I
Mhm.
love that we sharing it. I love that being accountable to each other and give us more inspiration and push each other to keep getting to our goals, even if everybody has different goals.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Yazmin. It was wonderful to hear more about your experience. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.